Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you haven't subscribed as yet, please do so now. Remember to like, share, and give it a thumbs up and turn your post notification on so you can get notified. Okay? So today I'll be doing a story time. My experience coming to the US. I came here February 2017. And guys, that was a life changing experience for me because growing up in Jamaica, I only know Jamaica, right? I've never traveled before besides when I came here in February 2017. Um, I must say, I've been obsessed with plane. Like, I love airplanes. I used to live in Portmore before I migrated, and so I I've always seen planes, like they always fly over Portmore before they go to the airport in Kingston. And so I'll always run out when I hear a plane, like as big as I am, I'll hear an airplane and I'll just run out on my balcony just to look at the plane. And yes, I had the opportunity to go on an airplane. And of course, I was scared. I was really scared. The takeoff was awesome because I know that little feeling. Like, if you guys have traveled before, you know what I'm talking. When the airplane, like, move off and, like, it go at a little fast, it goes a little fast, and then it stops. And then it start to, like, kind of, like, drive a little. And then you know that last, you hear it, like, gearing up to do that last fast run on the runway, and that's when you know the plane is going to take off. That was like the best experience for me. And when the plane was lifting off, it felt like I'm literally falling backwards. And of course, that was like a awesome experience for me because, as I said before, I love airplanes. I'm obsessed with flying. And yeah, anyways, yeah, the takeoff was great. And because I get to see Jamaica, the sea, and the mountains. It was just awesome. It was an awesome experience. The landing was it was okay because I like that. I don't like being up in the air because it's really annoying. It feels like literally feels like dropping in a pothole, and when that's what they call turbulence. And each time the plane has turbulence, it feels like literally falling in a pothole. So, the landing was okay because it still have that little fast thing. Once it hit the runway, it has that little fast driving that it does, and I like it. Anyways, fast forward, move here to the US. I came here to Washington first. No, I actually went to Orlando first, and I spent a week there, and then I moved to Washington, and then I came here. I lived for like 2 or 3 months. Didn't like it because coming from Jamaica where it's tropical, and then living in a state where it's like super cold, it's freezing, it's snowing, of course I'm not gonna like it. And then there's not like there's no vibe, or there's not I don't have my type of people here. It's just like Americans, where they have different culture, their vibe is different from ours. So of course I'm like, I don't think I like it here. So yeah, we were here chilling, we had fun, and it just wasn't somewhere that I think I want to live. And so we moved to New York City, the city that never sleeps. And so, we moved to New York, and we lived there for over a year, and the experience was great. In the wintertime, it really gets cold in New York, like dry cold. Like when it's winter in New York, your lip bust up, your skin bust up. So you have to keep your skin moist. Like you have to lotion, you gotta use baby oil. Else, if you go outside, everywhere upon your bust right up. So you gotta keep moist, in the wintertime in New York. But in the summertime, it's actually nice. It's kind of like a Jamaican vibe there. You have a lot of Jamaican people, parties, and I had Jamaican friends, a few Jamaican friends there. I worked in a company where there was a lot of Jamaican people. Unfortunately, we had a lot of fun in New York. I love New York and everything, but you know, came to a point where all the fun came to an end. And we decided to move back to Seattle, of course, the place where we first came, and we didn't like it because we thought it was old fashioned and it was boring. There was no Jamaicans here. Like the people, just not understand way, none at all. Everywhere you go, literally everywhere you go, every store you go into, no one understands you. But after living here for a while, catching the accent and everyone starts to understand you, so it's much easier. You're more comfortable living here. But honestly, I didn't like it at first because I'm like, moving from Jamaica, we have beer party, you can go beach, like you never ever have to worry about wearing jackets, socks, cloaking up in a lot of clothes in the winter time. The summertime here is okay. It's not all that great like Jamaica, but at least it's warm. You can go outside and do stuff. There's movie, there's bowling, there's a few stuff that you can go out and do. You can go chill by the lake in the summertime, but once it's cold, like from I'll say in October up until June, it's cold. It's cold, freezing cold. So just imagine you gotta cloak up for so long. But anyways, I moved back from New York. I moved here to Seattle, where I currently live, and I meet a lot of people. I meet friends, I meet co-workers, and it's much better than when I first came here. I knew no one. But now I have a few friends, not really like personal friends, but like I am by my coworkers. And it's much better living here now. But living in the US sucks because I don't have friends. I only have a few family I can count on my one hand that lives here. And so I always have to take a trip back home to Jamaica or take a trip to Orlando because Florida is tropical, it's like Jamaican vibe, a lot of Jamaican people there. Like literally everywhere you go in Florida, there's a Jamaican there. So it's almost like you're living in Jamaica. New York has that sort of vibe too. New York has a lot of Jamaican people, but I used to live like upstate New York where it's more like old fashioned. I didn't used to live in this. I never used to live in the city where like Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan. No, that's where all the vibe is. But I used to live in peak scale. But yeah, I definitely miss Jamaica. I prefer living in Jamaica. Honestly, I like working here because I can work my money, save my money, buy whatever I want. That's the difference with here and being in Jamaica. When you live here, you just do your hustling. You can have more than one job and you save your money, you go back home, it's a whole lot. I love working and saving and I buy every single thing that I want. That's the good thing about living here in America. In Jamaica, you're there on a little minimum wage, you can't really buy much, you pay a little rent or you help pay bills and the money done. You only have bus fare and lunch money to go back to work. In America it's such a different. You pay your bills and you still have a good chunk change. Can do whatever you want to do. So living here and in Jamaica, I honestly prefer living in Jamaica, and that's why I take so much vacation because I miss Jamaica. A lot of times I do get depressed living here because, as I said before, I don't have friends and family here. I only have like probably five or four family member that lives here in Seattle, and they keeps me going. Yep. I don't have friends that I can say, "Hey, let's hang out tonight." No, because I'm not I'm not antisocial, but I just don't like the different culture. It just kind of like it's kind of like off. So because of that, I get depressed a lot. I just go to work every day and come home, cook, get ready for bed again, go back to work in the morning. On my day off, I go to the mall, go to the park. Sometimes I go out. I used to go to the club on Saturdays, like Saturday night on the weekends, but unfortunately, because of the virus, there's no club. So yeah, I just go to work, home, work, home, work, home, work. That's all. No, in Jamaica, there's so much to do after work, before work. Like there's just Jamaica is just a whole different vibe. But yeah, my experience here, I've honestly I've learned a lot of eye opener for me. And one of the greatest thing I've learned in America, you can be yourself. Yes, you can definitely be yourself. You can do whatever you want to do. You're not brainwashed. You're not brainwashed in Jamaica. They kind of brainwash you. Honestly, like you come here and you see different things, you get open exposed to a lot of things, and yeah, you're like, oh my god, if I was still living in Jamaica, this is what made a thing, so this is the right thing or whatever. So living here, me personally, my opinion, I've learned a lot. And I'm really thankful and grateful that I'm here, even though I prefer to live back in Jamaica with my family and all. But as I said, I go on vacation to Jamaica, so to take away that little depressing feeling. But because of the virus, I'm not going this year, unfortunately, because I don't want to quarantine for 2 weeks. But America is definitely not what you see on the TV. It's not. It's not. It's not all that bad. It's not all that good. It's just okay for me personally speaking. Um, you can make America what you want it to be. You gotta come here, you gotta be focused, you gotta save your money, you gotta go back to school, start some business, whatever you wanna do, like you can do it in America because we have more opportunities here than in Jamaica. A lot of times when I used to live in Jamaica, a lot of people used to say, oh, there's a lot of experience, you have a lot of more opportunities in America than Jamaica, and it's true. I experienced it for myself. It's not lie, but it's definitely not what we see on the TV. You gotta come here, you gotta try and make a living. It's not easy living in America. A lot of people think that living in America is better rules. No, it's not. No, it's not. You gotta go to work every single day in order to eat and pay rent and pay your bills. Because if you don't, you're not gonna have nowhere to live. Understand? So America is not easy, people. And I've always said I really want every single person in Jamaica or wherever, in the Caribbean to come and experience America for themselves, because a lot of times people there and people tell them story and say and them don't believe. They feel like, oh, we're over here living in paradise. No, we're not. A lot of people put on show, but living in America, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. And if you live in America or you've been here, like travel to visit, and you're watching this vlog, you know I'm not lying. It ain't easy. It's not. It's not what you see on the TV. It's not paradise. When you come here, you don't just land in a big house, you get a big car, you get a lot of money. No. You gotta work for it. Like really work hard for it. Okay? So as I said, you can make America what you want it to be. It all depends on you. Because as I said, there's a lot of opportunity here. You gotta go for it. You just gotta know what you want. But for me, living in America is just okay for me. It's just okay. It's just okay. Because I just go to work, as I said, I'm repeating myself. It's okay. But I definitely miss Jamaica. And if I had to choose again between Jamaica and America, of course, it would be Jamaica. Because as I said, I get depressed really often in this place called America, because if you live here, you have all your family and friends here, you have your partner here, then you're probably not gonna miss Jamaica so much other than missing the food and the little resources. The resorts, I mean besides that you will be fine. But for me, what I said, I don't have more than 5 family members living here. I don't have friends here, so my experience is different. So yeah, that's just a little tip of the iceberg. What America, my experience coming to America, it's just a life changing situation, and it's good. You know, a little change is good. Learning new stuff, new culture, being around new people, like different type of people that has different belief, different culture. It's good, you know, other than just being somewhere where you grew up and that's all you know, Jamaicans. It's good to be out there and experience different stuff. So yeah, that's America for me. Work, 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 work. So guys, if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, comment down below and tell me what you think, and if you have ever traveled before or if you live in America, tell me what your experience is like down in the comment section below. And remember to like, share, and subscribe again, and turn your post notification on so you can get notified when I drop another video. Okay? Peace out.